and gentlemen, are you ready? That's what we like to hear. This is the inaugural Hall of Fame TV show, Pittsburgh Sportsline. We are live to tape at Zips Sports Bar in Dormont. A little bit about the show if you don't know, and I'm sure many of you do, and you've been here from time to time. We rebroadcast this show on Verizon TV Channel 32 everywhere in the greater Pittsburgh area, and only Comcast 7 in municipality of Bethel Park. Also, 200 shows plus. You can find them on YouTube. So check these guys out. How about a couple of awards we have for these guys and this show? 2012 Producer of the Year, Bethel Park Public Access TV. 2012 LinkedIn Top 5% of Viewed Profiles. 2013 BBTV Producer of the Year. 2013 BP TV People's Choice Award. Ladies and gentlemen, they love to talk sports. Their mission is to have more fun when they're talking sports. They started Pittsburgh Sportsline TV show in October 2011. And here we are, it's 2014. Are you ready to hear the cast, to meet them, to listen to them? Are you ready? Zips Sports Bar. They're opinionated, and they're our friends. Ladies and gentlemen, Zach Brenner, who is not here as of yet. Is Zach? I know he's not here, but Zach Brenner, we can't go without mentioning Zach. Let's bring in my main man to the table, Smokin' Jim Frazier. Always the best dressed man in town. And ladies and gentlemen, he is the green tea drinking. He is the talking machine, wearing the Hawaiian jersey, weighing in at a svelte 185. Very tan.
Thank you, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, the talking machine, Alan Levine. Oh, there goes my throat.
Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, guys. Look forward to a great, great Hall of Fame show.
Frank, that's one of the greatest introductions I've ever had. Thank you again. I really appreciate it. We're going to start our show like we usually do. Thanks for coming out to Zips Sports Bar, 3024 West Liberty Avenue, 15216. We've got a great crowd. We've got great sports. I know I say that mostly every week, but it's true. It really is. And thanks for watching us, as Frank said, on Verizon 32 everywhere, Comcast 7 only in Bethel Park, and our shows are all archived on YouTube. Just check it out. They're there if you want to find anything, or if you've been on our show, they're all out there. And we appreciate all the likes we're getting. Pittsburgh Sportsline hit a new high, 3,137 likes. We appreciate it. I think I see a couple new faces around. If you have the smartphone, unlike mine, and you know I got that dumb phone, I can't like anything till I get home. But you can like us. I appreciate it. I'm Al Levine, the talking machine. I got Smokin' Jim Frazier right here with me. And this is a special night, as Frank alluded to. I really don't have a script, and Smokin' Jim has failed to tell me just about anything. So all I know is people are coming and they're here. Bill Boyce is taking photos, and we appreciate it. Smokin' Jim, we're going to start this with what's on our mind. What's on your mind?
Another big hand for all the Hall of Famers. I tell you what, this is the first class at the Zips Sports Bar Hall of Fame, and we wanted the first class to be first class, and we've done that. The #1 banquet in the state of Pennsylvania is the Dapper Dan banquet. The #2 banquet in the state is the Willie Stargell MVP banquet. Within 5 years, we want to surpass both of those. We are the only banquet in the state of Pennsylvania that will be televised. So I want to thank BPTV, I want to thank Dave Cable, and I want to thank our award-winning producer, Al Levine, the talking machine. And I'm going to turn it back over to Al.
Smoking Jim, I could hear you for the first time ever. I'm not deaf. Thank you for all your kind words. I appreciate it. Because as Smoking Jim says, he's an honest man, and he only tells the truth. So it's a great day for a show. I did want to give a couple announcements out. We're honored to be a part of the Pittsburgh Games. It's coming up on August 2nd. Bob LaFawn was one of our guests here. He's a 6'4" bald guy that's in shape and wore a white coat. And he said, I can say that. So this will be out near the Pittsburgh Mills. They're going to compete. We're going to film this. It'll be 5K runs and walks, and just to try to promote good things in the Pittsburgh area. Justin Hartwig will be there. We got other guests that will be coming out there that we're going to film. And it's just going to be newscaster Sheldon Ingram is also going to be emceeing the event. So we'll have some celebrities coming in and around, and just average folks like me and Smoking Jim. Well, maybe not Smoking Jim. He's not doing any running, neither am I, but they said they'd have a walking 5K. So check that out. We'll have more stuff and flyers coming out about that. And then there's a birthday coming up on July 17th. And if you don't know, on Facebook or whatever, because he has about 9,000 friends, but they all haven't liked him or friended him yet. At least he keeps telling me that. He goes, Talking Machine, how come you got more people than me? I said, because I do one thing. I said, how about if you friend me, and then I'll confirm it? And they do. They feel sorry for me. He just has these thousands of friends, so I can't wait. Come out to Stone Pepper's Grill on 19 near the Galleria. We do a mini show. We film a half hour of our sort of sports talk and comedy and whatever we do with Jessica Lee's Jazz Networking Happy Hour. So if you want cool jazz, cool drinks, good food, come out and check us out there. And I could go on and on about sports, but this is a day for all of the guys and girls that have come to our show and the people that enjoy our show, to honor them with an event that it's unheard of in 1 year of doing a show here. So I thank my partner in crime here, Smoking Jim Frazier, my brother from another mother. We're going to continue with the show right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first guest on Pittsburgh Sportsline tonight. He is an MMA fighter and promoter. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a big hand for Grant Berger.
All right, we'll have your mic here. Welcome to our show. It's a little crazier than normal, but thanks for coming out. We wanted to have you up first because we're going to have a lot of, look at the camera even while we're talking. He likes taking photos while I'm still talking.
I know, so. I'm definitely not in the Hall of Fame, and I understand that, and I'm okay with going first. Congrats to everybody else here that's in the Hall of Fame for the show. I mean, that's a big deal, right?
Yeah, it is. This has never happened. So, and maybe if you come back and Smoking Jim wanted you up first.
Yeah.
He has the only vote. He has all the criteria lists that I never saw the list. And that's what he does. He has the only vote. I do not have a vote. I'm not in the Hall of Fame, so we'll go from there. But let's hear what you have, because there's some fights coming up, MMA fights that I wanted you to give us a little information on right now.
Well, I'll tell you what, Al. First of all, I wanted to go over the whole deal going on with the Gladiators of the Cage former middleweight champion Chris Dempsey. I don't know if you're aware, Chris Dempsey, everyone.
Well, he's been on our show.
Chris Dempsey has moved on from being the GOTC middleweight champion to now fighting Ilir Latifi in the UFC, I believe on the 19th.
Yes.
That's a huge step and is a huge
in Ireland.
In Ireland.
Yes.
My Lord. Just from right around here in Pittsburgh. And what I think's most exciting about that, Al, honestly, is that he has such a huge chance of beating Latifi that he's going to make a name for himself in the UFC. I mean, that's a really big thing for the Pittsburgh area.
I want to tell you this, that almost everybody who's been on our show, if they've lost fights or whatever else, they get good karma here. Smoking Jim's promoting it everywhere, that he will win. I'll make the prediction. He wins in Ireland with all the Gaelic tattoos that he has.
Win by arm triangle.
There
you go. Chris Dempsey.
What do you have for us? Because tell us about the Gladiators of the Cage.
That's right.
Their fights are on the 19th.
at the Racino. There
That's
you
right.
go, buddy.
So we are having Gladiators of the Cage. It's the Road to Glory 7. That's going to be held at the Hard Rock Casino in Northfield Park, Ohio, just around Cleveland, Ohio, okay?
Outside.
Outside of Cleveland. The great thing about this, Al, and the great thing about this, Jim, is that the fight is going to be the first one that Ohio's ever held at a casino, right?
Wow.
So this is going to be a really big promotional opportunity for fighters that are willing to go into the Cleveland area and really go and duke it out. So it's going to be a huge event. I'm excited about a lot of different aspects that are going to be happening with the fight. My favorite thing that's going to be happening in Cleveland, I'd have to say, is that the amateur fighters are going to be following a different set of rules. That's right. So Pennsylvania State Athletic Commission has made it so that whenever you're an amateur fighter, you are not allowed to punch your opponent in the face on the ground until you've reached a certain level of competency. That is not the case in Ohio, and we're going to have some barn-burning fights at the amateurs in Ohio this next coming week.
You're turning it into the dog pound.
It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad, Jim. So as far as the fight goes itself, we're going to have one good title fight. It's going to be Zach Goebel, who's fighting for the 170-pound title. Now, Zach Goebel is a real physical specimen. If you got to see the guy, I mean, he belongs in underwear ads. He does not exactly belong in
For the ladies out there.
For the ladies out there. So Zach Goebel last defended his title against Brett Schoenfeld at the Gladiators of the Cage, the last event.
I saw that.
Yeah, so he's going to be fighting Rocky Edwards for the 170-pound title.
He's out of Cleveland, because is that the theme?
That is the theme.
Pittsburgh's going to fight Cleveland, so that's what this theme is. I just wanted to bring that out again, in case people didn't recognize that. Yeah. Even though you said it a couple times, being up in Cleveland. So
I'm just excited to see the evolution of the fighters through the different states and the way that the different athletic commissions have set the fights up. In Pennsylvania, you have an athletic commission that sets up a 3-tier system. So if you're an amateur fighter in Pennsylvania, you're going to start out with much less ground and pound, a lot more of an easy fight scenario. Right. And in Ohio, and a lot of other states in the U.S., they tend to just throw you to the dogs. So I'd like to
Isn't that how UFC started?
That's
in MMA?
That's definitely
that it
how
was
it started.
just, there were no rules, basically. You went in, and you just went in that cage, and the one man walked out. It was like Mad Max.
It's do or die.
Thunderdome.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I look at it.
Yeah.
Now it's more refined.
It definitely
in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, a lot of people would like to see it go back to what it used to be, honestly. There was a point in time where the fighting strategies were completely different due to the fact that the fighters were able to fight with no gloves. Right. They had to worry about broken hands. They had to worry about just a slurry of different things that turned the fight game into a much more professional sort of an endeavor, yeah.
Well, who else should we look for? Because we're going out. We'll be there.
Well,
Scott Benton assured us that we'll have media passes and be there. There's no doubt. And he's in attendance, so he's on air. We don't put him on camera because he doesn't want on camera.
So I have 3 fights I'm looking at in this next card.
Okay.
I don't want to be the guy, and I'm sorry to say that maybe I'm not exactly familiar with every fight that's going to be on the card. I am taking my notes, though. First of all, Zach Goebel versus Rocky Edwards. Zach Goebel, as you might know, is a monster. I mean, he's only been out of the first round one time, and it was a win. It was a decision win against Brett Schoenfeld. Every fight he's had before that, he has won in the first round. No worries, right? So that's going to be a barn burner one way or the other. The other 2 fights that I'm really thinking about, and like I said, I'm focusing a little bit on the amateurs, and I hope that that's okay. But Dan Kukuda is going to be fighting Aaron Jeffrey. Dan Kukuda.
I just talked to him the other night. He's ready.
What a fighter.
Ready to roll.
So we have Dan Kukuda fighting under Ohio rules in an amateur event. Wow. He's been fighting Aaron Jeffries, who's currently the Ohio Fighting Championships 185-pound title holder. So you have 2 title holders right now, putting it on the line in Ohio, just going to get ready to do damage, right?
And listen to this, Grant. What we found out when he was on our show, that he was a boxer. Smokin' Jim actually announced boxing matches with him back maybe 10, 15 years ago.
No way.
So we found that out because he had dreadlocks back then. Smokin' Jim didn't recognize him for some unknown reason. So I got some insights for you there.
With Dan Kukuda's wrestling skills we've seen lately, I'm surprised to almost hear
But how
that,
about the boxing there too, let alone Muay Thai?
Yeah, that's a fight.
Yeah,
that's a good
so
fight.
I can't wait to see that.
And I have to call out, I have one more fight that it's an amateur fight, and I'm just calling it out because it's a local boy, and I love watching him so far. Okay. Josh Fremd. Does anyone know Josh Fremd?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So Josh Fremd's last fight, he dominated his opponent. 3-round battle, and he ended it with what we're calling the 300 kick. If you haven't seen it, go on YouTube and look up Josh Fremd 300 kick. it's startling. It's literally startling. So Josh Fremd is going to be fighting a guy named he's going to be fighting a guy named David Vroman from Ohio.
Okay.
David Vroman's 0-0.
Wow.
Ooh. I hope he's got some experience. That's going to be a really interesting fight to see happen. I hope that we can see Josh Fremd, show off some of his skills.
That one kick would be
confident.
that might be it.
Oh my goodness!
If he does the gladiator kick.
If so, we hope we can bring the win back to Pittsburgh, and everybody in Pittsburgh can kind of keep it local. All right?
Sure,
Yeah,
definitely.
No,
that's great stuff that you have there.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to put out there, or are you good with? You said you were going to highlight a few of them, and I don't want to put you on the spot for any others.
Those were the ones that I'm most interested in. I just wanted to mention too that at Pinnacle Fighting Championships, I've been training at Team AMS. As well as is that area with
our
Hank
friends
Anderson.
with Hank.
That's right, yeah.
And the
Hank
gym
Anderson.
mom.
Yep, and the gym mom, Chris Husser.
Right, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So Team AMS this weekend we had our last fight under the banner of Team AMS with Pinnacle Fighting Championships. We had 3 of our fighters fight. We went 1 for 2. It is what it is. It's okay.
Right.
We're transferring now to top tier MMA.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, expect big things out of top tier. We're taking over the location of Team AMS. It's going to be a renovation in process, and you guys just wait and see. There's going to be big things coming out of that area, the north side, soon.
And when are we going to see you in the cage? Say something to your wife,
Yeah.
so. Honey, I'm coming over there right now.
I'd have to talk to my wife.
Okay.
I haven't had anyone challenge me yet, I mean, if it were to happen, let's see what happens.
Well, I hear what a nice guy you are, so I'd like to see you in the cage.
I don't know if I could turn it on anymore. I'm a little heavy these days and a little too nice.
All right. Well, Grant, on that happy note, I want to thank you.
Al, thank
I
you very
appreciate
much.
it. Thanks for taking time out of your busy week.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, if we can bring to the stage, to the table, our first award winner, presented to Matt Sedlak.
Get a photo, Bill. Here we go. Get your award. Turn to the camera. I don't know where you guys go, but Matt, you can have him sit down.
Have a seat.
All right. Thank you very much.
Oh man, thank you for this, man. It's a true honor. Really means
Welcome
a lot
to the
have
show.
this.
Smoking Jim, whatever we're doing, look at the camera so I can get a shot. This is like live TV. We're not cutting anything unless you swear again, Matt.
It only happened once because someone stepped on my foot.
I understand.
Have anybody you want to thank?
First off, Zach's not here, but I got to thank Zach Brenner for getting the ball rolling to have me on the show.
Little Z, hold it. He's in transit.
He's in transit.
Okay.
I definitely got to thank Smoking Jim and got to thank Alan Levine here for having me on the show so many times. Also, like to thank people at South Park and Westmoreland BMX for giving me a chance to be a track announcer, and everyone that's ever believed in me in racing BMX to get where I am today is just, without
Plus,
everyone
you're
around
also a racer.
me. Yes, I am, and I just actually on my tablet just checked my points. I'm sitting at number 2 in the state.
No way.
Number 2 in cruiser class.
So
yes.
what I saw at the end of last season
wasn't
anything.
It wasn't anything.
Okay, because that was embarrassing. Even you told me that.
Man, it's first time I got on a 26-inch dirt jumper. That was interesting. But yeah, sitting at number 2 in the state right now.
Congratulations.
One more qualifier coming up, Westmoreland, August 1st through the 3rd. Westmoreland BMX. I'll be out there racing and announcing as well, as I do every week.
Tell them your nickname.
Yeah.
Tell the nickname.
Officially dubbed The Voice.
And if anybody doesn't know, I'm known as the talking machine. It's my show, so I can't let him out-talk me. He can do it, and only drink water. Whatever they're giving him at the bar, stop it, or you'll be off shortly. No.
I just announced, I was telling you earlier, I just announced the National
I want it
South
on
Park
air.
BMX.
Tell people here.
Announced the Friday National South Park BMX. That was a very fun experience. We had 84 motos for the pre-race. It was, even they had a UCI qualifying race as well. UCI qualifying race in BMX. It's riders from all over the world came in for this race this weekend.
And that's the talent that we have in this area. And I thank Zach Brenner, Little Z, for introducing us. He does so many other things. We're only going to focus on the BMX
the BMX part. I'll be here for like 3 days. Well,
not the way you talk. It'd probably be about 8 hours.
Yeah.
No
I can fit it all in there. No
Anything
problem.
else you want to thank anybody or tell what's happening in the future for you, like in the next few weeks or months?
Like I said, within the next few weeks, always announcing South Park BMX, racing in South Park BMX.
When?
It's every Wednesday. South Park BMX track. It's registration is 6 to 7. The races start 7:30. Also, August 1st through the 3rd, Westmoreland BMX state qualifiers coming through. So I'll be out there. It's Northmoreland Park, Westmoreland BMX. You guys check out their website if you guys want to come see what that's all about out there.
Okay.
Like I said, just thank
How do
you.
they get a hold of you?
To get a hold of me, you can find me at the BMX track if you want to come
We'll
out
keep
there one
it
day.
simple.
Keep it
That's the
simple,
only
yeah.
place to find him, because he'll explain another 10 minutes on how you do that.
But thank
Matt,
you very much. It's an
congratulations.
honor, guys. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next Hall of Fame Awards recipients. Let's bring to the table, to the stage, with Jim and Alan Levine. How about Mario Teflon?
Get a photo with them there. Get that photo with these guys. Come on. Hey, Megan, can you get that thing I have in the back for him from Pete, for this guy? Dan, I need that box. Now.
Thank you, Alan.
Hey, thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Well, let me just say this. Out of everybody here, I'm a gambling man, so I'm going to put heavy money on it that I can guarantee next year that this guy will be at the 2015 Hall of Fame, because next year his mom goes in the Sips Sports Bar Pittsburgh Sportsline Hall of Fame.
Wow. I didn't know anything about this. We had many discussions on it. He has one vote. He won. He's not a dictator, he told me.
Thank you, Jim. That's awesome.
No,
Thank you, man.
It was just great to have her. Our memories are fantastic. And you know what? Her cookies, I'll never forget those. They were delicious. Let's get a picture of this. Definitely. Hey, could you guys bring something out of that back room for somebody here? Anybody got anything?
French fries. More French fries for Jim.
You know what? This is like live TV. Nothing works out. We'll try to get this. Cut this stuff. I don't know. They're doing something back there.
Let's get ready to serve some food.
That's why our show's so different here. We might as well. I met you over a year ago at Kumite Classic. And that's, wow, this is bad. Hey, Dan, what's happening back there? You talk about no surprises. And it's amazing, since we developed our show and told you about it, you've been here. You didn't tie or pass up Zach Brenner due to circumstances beyond your control. So he holds the record with 33 appearances on our show in a row. I'm predicting, God willing, that he can beat Zach Brenner's record for next year. So you may have to have a special award when that happens. So, and Zach Brenner is on his way. So, and he's a Hall of Famer too. Somehow he got in past you. You know he's from Steel Valley. But I tried. Oh. Happy birthday to Mario.
Oh, box.
That's just for you. Let me turn it around.
Go Bucks.
It's from Bethel Bakery, and I had more candles. I don't know why they didn't put them on.
Three's enough.
Happy birthday, my friend.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Jim.
Happy birthday, sir.
All right.
Well, what are you up to?
What am I up to?
Yeah.
Well, I'm getting ready to go to a national convention for Mona V. It's going to be in Indianapolis.
Nice.
And I just found out a couple days ago that one part of our ticket is the Indianapolis Indians, which is the minor league for the Pirates. We're going to one of their games as a group. And part of the thing is that we're going to be wearing a Mona V shirt, and we're going to be going to the game.
And your car. There's a mint car.
And one of the special persons, whoever sends in the best video of why they should throw out the first pitch, which is going to be me, is going to be one of us going to be throwing out the first pitch at the Indianapolis Indian games.
Wow.
Very cool for a baseball fan like that.
Yeah.
That's
You guys
awesome.
will do a little bit better than 50 Cent, huh?
I got to put together a good video to tell them why it should be me.
Well, you got to put something like this here.
That'll be part of it. That'll
Who
be part of
knew?
it.
I didn't know you had that. Get a shot with that. Look at that baseball. Throw out the first pitch.
That's right.
That was right on time.
Exactly. I have some timing, Smoking Jim. No doubt. What else is going on? How's the mint and everything else?
Everything's working out great. That's when we're really going to kick off the mint part of the division, and I'm real excited about that. It's going really good. Matter of fact, somebody that's here is going to be going to Indianapolis with me,
Get on.
and hopefully a future potential partner.
Nice.
Yeah,
So we might have some announcements here to make.
Yeah, somebody sitting here is going with me, so yeah, I'm excited about
Do I know her?
it. It's a him.
Him.
It's a him. Yeah.
Okay.
I thought best friend was going.
Yeah. We find out all kind of information here. Smoking Jim gets all kind of things. Don't get him all fired up. Well, Mary, I want to thank you for showing up all the time and being here and networking. You're one of our famous people here that he meets people and he networks with them. He helps them if they can, and he's just an all-around nice guy. Get a hold of Mr. Mona V here. He's a good guy and has some good juice. And Smoking Jim, it's ped-free. Mario,
Thank you very much.
you're
again.
welcome. Congratulations.
Thanks, Smoking Jim.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it.
Hold it. Take this because I'll eat it. This is very good.
Ladies and gentlemen of Sip Sports Bar, we now bring to the stage for his Hall of Fame recognition, Mr. Trapper Tom Liturgy of KSW Wrestling.
I'm not from that school, but I can live long and prosper. Get a picture with them. Turn around, Tom. Spread out. We usually want them close together here. What is this? Let his son get a photo. All right. Thanks, Frank and Gabrielle.
Gentlemen, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
It's very nice. Smoking Jim and Al Levine, the talking machine, on my certificate. Thank you very much. Thanks, guys, for having me and having me as part of the inaugural class of 2014.
I don't know how you did it. You just come on strong there. Once we got you here, we couldn't get rid of you. I don't know what happened. KSWA does something every month. They do a lot of great good in the community. You're making the big time news. All of a sudden, after we had you on our show, Smoking Jim keeps nudging me. That's that good karma.
Yep, that's right.
Now you got the Wall Street Journal.
Wall Street Journal a couple of Saturdays ago. Not only in the Wall Street Journal, but on the cover of the Saturday edition of the Wall Street Journal.
Weekend edition.
That's right, the weekend edition of the Wall Street Journal. And then 2 Saturdays ago, the Post-Gazette, the front page of the local section of the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, the KSWA.
And that's due to all your hard work.
Well, I think it's God, first of all, doing all this, making all of this available for everybody.
Yeah, amen there.
And, of course, a lot of hard work from all of the guys involved in the KSWA. And, of course, being able to be on a platform such as this, to be able to reach people in and around the city of Pittsburgh has been a valuable thing for me personally and for the KSWA as well. I want to thank you guys, as well as Chip Hayner, who was here, Zach Brenner, and even the opportunities I've had to pitch in from time to time on the Tuesday show. So that's always
Somebody said you are an opportunist. I don't know what they mean by that, because I thought they were talking about me.
Any opportunity to promote the KSWA, promote Pittsburgh Sportsline, one of the many stories that I've written over the past year.
Thank you for that.
For the Pittsburgh Sportsline. And, of course, for me personally, later on today, I think I'll get to meet Jamie Chesney, who I wrote about some time ago. And fun fact, we've never met. So today, I think...
Jamie, will you exit the building? Don't meet him yet. He'll write another article. It'll be a book. I'm telling you, it'll be the Jamie Chesney story.
Well, that was
He's
that was
a
already
prolific
done.
writer.
That was already done.
No, it wasn't. I can see another chapter coming out of that. Or was that
You
10
never know.
chapters?
You never. It's a long.
No, I just kid.
Sports Illustrated length.
This guy has some great experience. If you need somebody to write, contact him for anything. He's expanding his horizons as we speak right now.
That's right.
He's not going to be a one-trick wrestling pony anymore.
Also, I want to thank my son Taylor is here today, a firefighter for the Castle Shannon Volunteer Fire Department, as well as he's studying to be an EMT with MRTSA, the South Hills Ambulance Association, and soon he will join the ranks of the 911 call dispatchers for Allegheny County.
Wow, that's fantastic. Excellent. Now, how do they get a hold of you before we kick you off the show?
Well, you can always find me on Pittsburgh Sportsline, on the Facebook page, Thomas Liturgy. You can. It's hard enough to spell.
Hold it.
You can find
Here's
it.
what I do. Type in Trapper Tom.
There
and
you
from
go.
mysterious reason, Thomas Liturgy shows up. I don't know who he is because I keep saying Trapper Tom. And that's it.
That's right. All right, thanks, guys.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
We appreciate all you do in the community, too.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage to receive his Hall of Fame recognition. Ladies and gentlemen, big hand for Dan Bogan.
Yeah.
I'm taking notes. You're outstanding.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Joe. Thank you so much. I'm pleasure.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
First off, I got a question for you, Smoking Jim. How many people had to say no to this before you got down to me?
Zero.
It's the third time I've been here. We made eye contact, and you still haven't figured it out. We met in 2011. He doesn't remember. It was an amateur boxing contest in January of 11. Might have been a Golden Gloves preliminary. A bevy of women around him. I fight my way through, and I said, Smoking Jim, you're a legend here. And I asked him for some advice. And that advice has led from that point to here. And his advice to me is spend the $39, first off, to stay away from Zach Brenner, but spend the $39 and get the Leon Spinks correspondence course on public speaking. By September, I was in the Gladiators cage ring announcer. So I thank you for that advice. It's paid off in
Shake his hand already.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much. It is an honor and pleasure. I thank you all so much. You want to get in on this?
Yeah, let's get this mic out of the way. We'll get this right here.
I do like to tease and joke.
One more
I am very flattered and honored. Thank you so much, guys. I really
We
appreciate it.
appreciate it. But I do want to talk some business with you.
All right.
Not personal,
All right, that's fine.
just business.
Okay.
And I have it right here.
It's Team Pittsburgh versus Team Cleveland. We want to show Cleveland that we're rabid MMA fans besides rabid Steeler fans. We want a good showing. Now, for some reason, you can't make it to Cleveland. GOTCMMA.com. The pay-per-view is cheaper than it is to park in downtown Pittsburgh. But you could see Chris Dempsey fight on the undercard at the UFC show, still make it to Cleveland, and still make it back here for last call somewhere in Pittsburgh. Or stay and gamble at the Roxino if you wish.
How about horse racing? I had horses that raced up there.
You know
in
what?
Northville.
I actually went
You don't know about that.
Oh, you told me about that. I Googled the Roxino. It was taking so long ago. The Roxino's not there, but there's this big round track. Now, some of my friends know.
It's a half-mile track.
I
if you
thought it was
need
a
to know.
dirt track racing automobile, like Lernerville thing.
No.
I looked at it and went, wait a minute. The wires are Smoking Jim. And Alan Levine. No, Alan Levine. He didn't have the horses with you. It was just you.
Who is it? I don't know him.
All right. Alan Levine, the talking machine, had horses. It was a horse racing
I did,
thing
yes.
out there. And I'm hoping to see them out there both.
No, I don't have them now.
No, I'm hoping to see you. He's not a horse. Come on.
He may not be there.
I'm like going,
My point
none of
was
my business, all right?
he may not be out there. He's Batman. You know what happens to Batman?
He's gone.
Thank you.
Anyway, we have got a great card. The Bionic Fist of Justice, as you heard before, Dan Kakuta is going to be there, defending his title for the first time, and possibly, the rumor has it, if he wins, he will be turning pro after this fight. I hope you're good.
I heard that rumor too.
I did too. One of the most charismatic fighters, Zach Bad News at 11 Goebel fighting again. And our main event, these are two former Bellator fighters, and one of them is a, Global One, M1 Global Champion. That's Jose Figueroa against Dom Steele. This is going to be a barn-burning main event, but all the fighters have been divided into Team Pittsburgh versus Team Cleveland. Support Pittsburgh MMA if you can. Get the pay-per-view. And also, don't forget, August 9th, the return of the Honey Badger, Dom Mazzata, at Stage AE. If you get the pay-per-view, now guys, do not be upset if your ladies are gawking and staring at cage side, because people like Hollywood Randy Filas, the handsome Alan Levine, the talking machine, will be there. It's hard to concentrate on the fights.
Give me that money back.
Maybe Zach Brenner will be
there.
there.
That wasn't a $5 promotion.
Maybe Chip High Trainer Hayner will be there. Maybe Smokin' Jim will be there. Who knows? But
I heard he will. There's a rumor.
I hope.
He doesn't travel well to Cleveland unless he's scouting their players.
Well, they're going to get 80 or 90 seats with him because of the bevy of beauties that this man surrounds himself with. I follow around him, just the ones that get tired because they can't reach up and touch his robe, and they'll spit on me or talk to me.
I got to interrupt you while you're on a roll. You know I like doing that to throw you off. We've never had anybody say bevy on our show more than once. He said it 3 times. Now I've said it.
I'll stop then. I'll stop.
No, that's okay.
Right,
that was a compliment. I know you don't take them well. And your sister's here, so I at least want to put you in a good light here.
Well, I need that. Thank you.
And all the guys that you paid money for, especially Hollywood there.
Hollywood Randy.
He just put $10 in his pocket. I know it wasn't his.
I do want to thank the folks that came with me. Hollywood Randy Filas, my sister Paula.
Why don't you say all the people, your entourage, please?
I am.
Where's Sam?
You
left
the
Sam
Sam
on.
Squatch is hiding back there somewhere. And one of the best bartenders in the world, Marcus Nates in Seattle, Washington, 1997-98, bartender of the year. Pittsburgh, 2009-2011. That's voted by Stirred.
Say his name again.
Marcus Nates. It was voted that by Shaken Not Stirred magazine. That's the bartending Bible magazine of the bartenders. He's an award-winning bartender back in the Berg.
Smokin' Jim will tell you he's never had a drink, so it really doesn't mean anything to him. But he respects a winner.
I appreciate my friend coming with me.
There you go. You heard it.
And also all the media that has helped the Gladiators of the Cage and myself. A lot of these guys, you talk about you help them a little bit and it comes back tenfold. I have not seen that so radically proven in like yourselves.
Well, thank you.
Things like Steel Nation MMA, Cage Nation, In Your Face, Damage MMA, and it goes on and on. There have been so many of them. Just a little bit of thank you to them, and it comes back tenfold, so many. And they help.
And we're friends with all of them, too. We're just trying to help you guys out and what you put on. It's just a great event each time you put it out there.
And they help perpetuate the lie that I do my job barely above acceptable, and I appreciate that.
Who said that?
I know that for a fact.
Who said that?
They're great.
I want to meet them.
And hey, also thanks to all the fans of MMA in the whole Pittsburgh area, the fighters. Nobody pays a nickel to see this guy. It's the fighters, and my job is to make them. Thanks for agreeing so
sorry,
quick.
Randy. No, Randy gave me the $5 out of your 10 because he said he got 10.
It's helping them look a little bit better. I'm enhancement talent, and talent's my word. No one else uses that word.
Rasta, man.
Just enhance those guys and make they deserve that glory because they've worked hard for it. And they do deserve it. So I try to make their life look a little bit stronger. The fight clubs and Gladiators in the Cage. I got to thank Ray Reamer for bringing me and meeting me, letting me meet
Robert Joseph.
Nice. And he is actually right now in Italy. Scott Benton, general manager of Snitch Benton's
How'd
here.
you forget him?
With Snitch, I'm this far away. He finds somebody that could do my job $5 cheaper, I'm out the door. So I understand this.
Whoa.
But Robert Joseph, as we speak, is in Italy, searching new talent. And also, if they can fix that Coliseum and fix that top part, and we can get chariots from the Red Roof Inn in Rome to shuttle people to the Coliseum, 3 fights in 15 in Rome, Italy.
Hey, Dan. You went to Italy, as you say?
Robert did.
No, on the show, you're done.
I'm done. Good luck, Chris Dempsey, Dublin, Ireland. Bring it home. Hey, we're thankful for you, and God bless you. You got to the show, win, lose, or draw. Thank you, Pittsburgh Sportsline. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Awesome.
Thanks, Reverend.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for our first female recipient into the HOF. Ladies and gentlemen, Michelle Brevard Peters! Yay!
Get your award. Get your photo shot. Photo. Turn around. Is that good? All right. Sit down. We'll get another photo off with you.
Oh, good. I got you guys' picture now.
Yeah. And we'll get one with us and you. Look at Bill there.
I gotta quickly say this. I met this young lady about 10 years ago. Her nickname was Plex at the time. We were doing a TV show at the Crawford Grill in Station Square. She was a rookie, never played football before in her life. And first thing I thought was, she's too fine to play football. But I tell you what, she was standing there and they were just doing workouts in shorts and she was so athletic. And this one tough girl named Felicia came over to her and said, so many new girls try out, but soon as they get hit, they quit. 10 years later, she's still playing for the Pittsburgh Passion. And I tell you what, every time she lays a good hit on somebody, she puts them into retirement. And in 2 weeks, the Pittsburgh Passion will be world champions.
What do you have to say after that?
Wow, I don't have to say anything. It's funny you remember that because it was a while ago. It definitely was.
What type of shoes was she wearing then?
Well, I just seen the look in her eyes. She looked at the girl like, you don't know me.
And you're right, because a lot of women, they try out for the sport, but actually have that contact, and they're like, this is not for me. It's either that or, oh my gosh, let's do it again.
And that was you.
That was me. That was me.
And I noticed you limping around a little bit there.
Yeah, we just had a game on Saturday.
I saw that. We couldn't be there. We were at another event.
Yeah,
we were
went to a conference, yeah.
Sierra Chick saw us at Paul Spatafora's fight, and she said, you guys got to come out. We said, we already have a commitment, but we've been rooting for you all the time. We posted up.
Great game.
We've gotten you more likes on your site.
You love it.
So we keep promoting it. We love what you guys and girls do.
Women, yes.
The women, they don't get paid, and they're out there hitting like the men.
Yep. Yep.
Every time I hear somebody that watches a game like we have with you, they go, they hit. You don't know it's women that are out there. It's football.
It becomes football. It's no longer, women are out there playing. It's football.
And I congratulate you on just showing up each time and working hard. You're a mom. You're also, aren't you involved in a local bar or something?
Business owner, yes.
Yeah, what's the name of that? What's the name? Because Smoking Jim told me we were going to go there.
It's called the Genuine Pub. It's located in Penn Hills.
Verona,
Penn Hills border, yes.
Yes.
Near Monroeville.
And also, I work at the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, for 20 years, I do nursing duties for 4 surgeons. I specialize in head and neck cancer and skull-based surgery.
On my shoulder.
Can you do anything about his head here?
That I can do.
Please, help me on that. Michelle, I want to thank you, and I want to wish you best of luck.
So it's the
you guys will win the 26th
on the 26th
in South Carolina.
Yeah, Rock Hill, South Carolina.
You will win.
Who's your head coach?
I'm not sure yet. I don't know. But I also made my first team All-American too. So I won't be able to play in the All-Star game because I'll be playing for the ship.
Of course.
So.
It's much better. Well, congratulations on that.
Thank you very much.
That's quite the honor. You're welcome. We appreciate you.
Bye, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, our Hall of Fame inaugural show for Pittsburgh Sportsline here at Zip Sports Bar. Let's bring to the stage to present her certificate of recognition. Ladies and gentlemen, she's beautiful. She has fist of fury. She is Jamie Chesney. Woo!
Jamie, 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 Jamie.
Get a photo. Have a seat. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Let's get a photo with this. Look at Bill there. Was that good, Bill?
Did I blink?
Was she staring at you? No stare. Well, congratulations, champ. Since you've been on our show, you got 2 wins in a row.
True. If it wasn't for you guys, what would I do? Thank you so much.
We hate to even imagine. You're welcome. No, you're welcome.
This is wonderful. Like, thank you.
Now you have photos of both of us. That's
I
why
know.
Smokin' Jim did this himself. He photoshopped everything. Look at that.
See,
I
I need-
lost half of my head, but that's okay.
Listen, we just need a heart frame, okay, and I'll put it on my nightstand.
You heard it first. Another BPTV first. And your mother's here. Your daughters are here.
Luckily, they can't hear us too well.
Oh, really? Okay. We won't shout out to them. We're glad you could make it out of your busy schedule
Thank you.
with all your new work and In Your Face MMA.
Yes.
We like what you're doing out there in the neighborhood with MMA.
Thank you.
A lot of
Thank
great
you.
articles out there. But we want to know, Smokin' Jim wants to know when you're back in the cage.
I don't even know that. I'm hoping maybe September. I know October. I think I committed to that.
You'd be
for
great
sure.
on a Halloween event.
Oh, yeah. I don't even need makeup for that one.
No, I meant with the orange, you could wear whatever those leggings and stuff are that you come out with wild colors.
Oh, I could get some fun ones for that.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
I'm not your promoter, it's just an idea.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, like I'm using it.
Oh, you might fight before then.
Maybe.
What else is going on in the Jamie Chesney world?
Oh, you don't want to know. There's always something going on in my world.
Well, we saw you and your editor-in-chief
Oh, goodness.
at Pinnacle at the fights there at the Isoplex.
Yeah, I lost my red dress that night. I can't find it anywhere.
Well, normally when you go home, you put it in your closet and hang it up, so we don't want to know what happened. Okay. We do have some humor here, and this is all in jest.
It's a family show, right?
It's a family show. Definitely. And your family's here.
Yes.
Since this will be on TV, why don't you say hi to your daughters and mother? And
My girls, Alexis and Sophia.
And-
They're here. My mom, Marietta, and my cousin, Janine. Any chance I could get Lex and Soph to come in and say hi?
I told you before,
It's okay.
if you ask,
I'm
and
asking.
you did, yes, bring them up.
Okay. Can we announce for them to come up?
You want Frank to?
Yes.
Hey, Frank, we got a special announcement. If you could announce her daughters to come up, she'll tell you the name.
Alexis and Sophia.
We have some special guests, ladies and gentlemen. Let's bring them up to the front table here at Zip Sports Bar. Miss Alexis and Sophia.
Wow, look at that. They got to stand next to you.
Oh, mommy's baby.
Turn around.
Yeah, they so cute.
Turn
Look
around.
how cute. Yeah.
Look. Smile. Look again. You can't get a better photo than that. We're not going to try to top it. With a smile like that.
The only time you get a smile from this one, you have to do this.
Whoa. I'm glad you work out in the cage and all that stuff. You just handled that move. No
Well,
problem.
thank you for having us on tonight.
You got a
You're
beautiful
welcome.
family.
Thank you. I'm very
Beautiful
proud of my
family.
girls.
Take your award.
Yes.
Be careful with Mom's award. Here, I trust you.
Yes, two hands. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Another big hand
You're welcome.
for jumping Jamie Chesney.
Jumping. Congratulations. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, he has made it to the event. Always on time. Looking like Jay-Z with the sunglasses, weighing in a little less because he shaved that beard down. How about an all-star? He was an Hall of Famer before he even entered the building. Ladies and gentlemen, a big hand for Zach Brenner.
Little Z is Z time.
Little Z. Little Z.
There's a shadow in here now. Thanks. Thanks, Frank.
Not get choked up.
Have a seat.
man.
Look up, buddy.
Oh, man. What an honor. What an honor, folks.
Will you put that by your nightstand, too?
I'm going to put this right next to my degree in journalism. My 2 Pulitzer Prizes.
Hold it, I was at your house. Did you just print those out? Okay, it's true.
Next to my plumbing certificate.
And that new bathroom you're putting in. It's true, folks, it's true.
It is true. No, but this is one of the few times, all jokes aside, I'm truly honored to be presented with this award. I'm grateful, I'm thankful. I'd like to thank a couple people in attendance. My mother, my brother, Matt Sedlak, Frank, Chief, Bill Boyce, Aaron, Scott Benton, Sam Schmiedel, Dan Bogan, Mario Tempest, happy birthday, Trapper Tom, Jamie Chesney, everybody, John Nieder III, Matt Sedlak, we come from the same place, 2 blocks apart.
You got him twice because you grew up with him.
Yep. So,
what's going on?
We got to thank Dave Cable, everybody at Bethel Park,
Who's filming
BPTV.
this?
I already thanked Aaron in the
How about the
machine gun
photographer
list.
guy?
I already thanked Bill Boyce.
Just checking.
I got everybody.
How about Smoking Jim?
I didn't thank Smoking Jim yet, but I'm going to thank him right now. Because when I got into this, I didn't even know who Smoking Jim Frazier was.
We're not going to tell that story. I'll tell it privately because this is a family show. And even I'll use a swear word on that one. On that happy note, we got to get you out of there, Hall of Famer. You made it. He has the world record, 33 appearances in a row. He wasn't always on time, but he was here.
Hey, we'll see you in Cleveland, folks. Pittsburgh versus Cleveland.
There you go.
Gladiators of the Cage. See you there.
He has the fastest flash in town. Let's bring to the Hall of Fame stage, Bill Boyce.
Smile to the camera, Bill. Thanks, guys. Congratulations.
All right, Bill, good to see you, buddy.
Hold that up. You know how we do it. Yeah. Now you're on the other end. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you. I'm honored. Glad to be here.
We appreciate all that you do, all the photos you've put out there for us. We get a lot of likes on it. I hope it helps you out because we appreciate the help.
I tell you, I just appreciate being here Monday nights. Tonight I want to thank God for letting me be here at all. Yes, so life is good.
Hold it. I want to thank your mother. Give a shout out to your mom right now. She let him come here from Indiana.
My mom, Janet Boyce, I left her house this morning at 7 o'clock to drive here to be here tonight.
Oh, man.
Thanks, Janet.
And I'd like to thank my partner, James Edwards, and his wife, Meg, for coming here and supporting me. Like I said, I'm just happy to be here.
Well, we appreciate it. We'll need you for some more photos.
No problem.
You better, we'll get you back in the camera. Get that fast flash going. Appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing myself, Frank Merge. Up and down, high and low.
Let him get a photo with that. Put the mic down. You're done. Well, how much time do we have left, Aaron? We've got 2.5 minutes there, and you're a podcast guy. We're not going to start recording now. Look at this guy. Congratulations, Frank.
Thank you. Great job tonight, buddy.
Thank you so much. A great honor. Thank you to Sips, Jim, and Alan. I met you guys a few years ago, ring announcing. I think it was my first ring announcing event with Roy Jones and TNT Promotions. I want to thank all those guys over there. I don't work with them much anymore, but they're great, great guys. Gave me my start as a ring announcer and the ability to meet you guys. Way back on BPTV, right?
Yeah,
I used to come into the show.
Yeah.
And it's been a great fun. I've only been here 3 or 4 times. We brought in Frank Nicotero one time for you.
Who?
Comedian and host Frank Nicotero. Local guy. He's out in California. And he sends his regards. I sent him a little message I'd be on the show tonight.
Definitely. And we'll rebroadcast this out.
Yes.
You
I'll
know
make sure we send it.
Verizon 32. It'll be on YouTube everywhere and worldwide.
I like it.
Definitely.
But thank you so much. But as you know, we just started the Pittsburgh Podcast Network. And so I'm producing that network. And we have Craig Wolfley is our anchor on that show, the Craig Wolfley Podcast.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you catch it every week. I'm the official co-host.
If Smokin' Jim would go to Pittsburgh Sportsline on Facebook once in a while, he'd see that I post that up.
It's been about 5 or 6 months, but Craig Wolfley is our flagship. I've had the honor of being Craig Wolfley's host on the podcast.
I know. I listen to those.
It's fantastic. We have a Penguins podcast, Miller and Marshall. We're starting my own podcast, the Iron City Sports Podcast.
I saw that.
Starting that in 2 weeks with Ryan Recker, Channel 4 Action Sports. He'll be my co-host.
So you're partnering up with him on that?
Partnering up with my buddy Ryan Recker. Shout out to him. Seton LaSalle's Ryan Recker.
Right,
local guy.
right.
Catch him on Channel 4, 3 to 7. I said the wrong word.
Well, he's a gateway man. Anything's offensive to him about stuff like that.
Thank you, for having me up here. It's a big honor. I think I was the number 2 person. I'm not sure.
Yes,
second
you were.
Inductee.
You were. That's why we know your schedule's so busy that we wanted to get you on here, and we're glad you could make it. Time is running down.
I understand. I'm happy
but
to be
I
here.
want to give a special thanks to you. Look at how classy this guy was for our whole show.
Best we ever had.
Look at how he announced everybody. He went overboard with me, but thank you.
Hey, one more thing before we run out of time. We got one more Hall of Famer. I see him out in the audience. We couldn't do it without him. Al Levine, the talking machine. You're in the Hall of Fame.
Wow. And that's all, folks.